rise for the national anthem. We extend a warm welcome to the Chief Guest, Sri Rohit Pujari, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha, esteemed dignitaries from all over the world, senior functionaries of KIIT and KISS family, delegates, invited guests and students to the valedictory ceremony of the Y20 India Consultation 2023 organized by Kalinga Institute of Industrial Technology, KIIT deemed to be university under the aegis of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India. I now request Professor Gyanuranjan Mohanty, Registrar, KIIT deemed to be university, to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you, Satyama. Namaskar. Honorable Chief Guest of this afternoon, Sri Rohit Pujari ji, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha, esteemed His Excellency, Mr. Ruben Goishi, the High Commissioner of Malta, our Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Sashmita Samanta, my colleague, the Director Quality Assurance, Professor Chinmay Kumar Panigrahi, of the dais, all esteemed delegates, speakers, academicians, scientists, eminent members from Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, all my faculty and staff colleagues, academic and administrative heads, our Pro Vice Chancellor, Professor Saranjit Singh, Professor C.B.K. Mahanti, also present our Madam Najia Alam, the eminent singer of Odisha, and my dear student participants. A very good afternoon to all of you, and welcome to this star-studded, glittered gathering of dignitaries from prominent democracies of this planet. I am honored to utter these words of greetings, especially on a day like this when KIIT University has hosted a platform for intellectuals to shape the future of youth, work and jobs. As a group of countries that have decided to come together for a better earth that bring to you messages from member nations to make this happen. So to begin with, on behalf of the university and on behalf of our honorable founder, KIIT and KISS, Professor Dr. Achyut Samant, it's my honor to welcome each and every member present here. It is also an honor to have the opportunity to express my gratitude to all the dignitaries present on the dais and off the dais. We are delighted to host the dynamic young Minister for Higher Education in Odisha, Honorable Sri Rohit Pujari ji, as our chief guest. He is the alumni of KIIT Mesra and is a representative of Redhakol, Sambalpur Vidhan Sabha constituency, and also he served as Deputy Chief Whip of Odisha government from 2014 to 2021. He was also conferred with the Times Powerman of the Year 2019 award for his exceptional role in politics and social work. So we are honored to welcome you, sir, to this August gathering. Your presence today in this valedictory session of Y20 Youth 20 Consultation has immensely enhanced its importance. We are eager to get valuable insights from your understanding contribution to the education sector of Odisha and as well as our country, India. It is also my honor and pleasure to welcome the Honorable Lawmaker, Mr. His Excellency, High Commissioner of Malta, Mr. Ruben Gershi. It's my honor and pleasure to welcome him and our fondest greetings to him, the High Commissioner of Malta. We are very much fortunate to find him in the midst of all of us. We are already graced by him with his great remarks in the public speech yesterday. The portion of inspiration served by him shall be cherished by us for a long time. I am sure today's deliberation and his ideas will certainly provide guidance to the youths present here. Also, this is my honor and to welcome our Honorable Vice Chancellor, KIIT University, Professor Dr. Sasmita Samanta ma'am, who has provided his unwavering support and guidance in organizing this Y20 consultation. And I am sure her address would undoubtedly encourage the young minds present here. It is also my pleasure to welcome our esteemed Professor C.K. Panigrai, Director, Quality Assurance Cell. And finally, it's my honor to welcome all the honored guests, speakers, academicians, scientists, members from Youth Affairs and Sports Ministry, Government of India, the delegates, and our faculty members, staff members, academic and administrative heads are present here. On this occasion also, I'd like to offer my deepest gratitude to our Honorable Founder, KIIT and KISS, and Honorable MP Lok Sabha, Professor Dr. Achyut Samant, for his inspiration and motivation to do excellence in all our activities which we are doing, and his essential mantra to serve the society, which is his philosophy of life, that is art of giving. He appreciates the balance between power of technology and power of humanism. Once again, you are all welcome to this valedictory session of 2 days long Youth 20 consultation under the aegis of Ministry of Youth Affairs and Sports, Government of India, which was conducted here parallelly in 5 different campuses, in 5 different auditoriums, participated by more than 5,000 delegates. Let the unity show and let the ideas flow. So thank you all. Jai Hind. Vande Utkal Janai. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I kindly request His Excellency Mr. Ruben Gauci, High Commissioner of Malta to India, to deliver his address.
Thank you very much. It's such a great honor to be invited to speak again today after you've listened to me yesterday, twice. From my angle, I am not a lawmaker. You know, ambassadors are high commissioners because Malta is in Commonwealth like India. We are here to follow the law. But there are ways and ways to follow the law. You can follow the law out of fear. You can follow the law out of love for the law. So it's all about how you do things. I have been impressed by, I've met Dr. Samantha first in Delhi, then last September here, and now recently we were having lunch together. And that's what's impressive about him, is that he does things with love. Now, I was impressed by seeing a number of parliamentarians. We were just having lunch together, but even they were here yesterday. And these parliamentarians are from different ideologies. So there was a parliamentarian from the Labour Party in the UK, and congressmen from the Republican Party in the US, and Christian Democrats and Social Democrats, etc. And you know, as I'm sure it happens also in your parliament here in India, it's very difficult to get parliamentarians to agree. It's very difficult to get them to agree on anything. But they definitely agree on Dr. Samantha. And that is the greatest certificate that they can give to him and to KIIT and KISS institutions. That's really, really great. As I said, in my case, I found this idea yesterday when I said it first yesterday, and I kept on repeating it. In my case, I'm not elected to speak, I am appointed to speak. Because as ambassador, as high commissioner, it is my president in Malta, my minister in Malta. My minister is elected, my president. In Malta, it works like in India. The power is in the hands of the prime minister and the ministers, and then they decide, the parliament decides who the president is. And the president then appoints us ambassadors to speak on his behalf in the countries where we're posted. In my case, I have to say that I am very much honored to have been chosen, to have been appointed to come here to India. Although I have to say, I had a choice, and they gave me a number of countries, and I also, from my part, chose India. So I was sent here, but I also chose to be here. And I also chose to be here in Orissa for this wonderful seminar. I mean, it's great to see so many attendees. It humbles me. Usually ambassadors do not necessarily speak to large crowds, but here I get this chance all the time. So I was happy to be here. I'm very much honored to be here, and I wish to thank you all for looking at my country, which, if you compare to India, is one of, Malta is one of the smallest countries in the world. The Swiss parliamentarian was saying the other day that the campus of Bhubaneswar is probably as large as a Swiss city, and I don't want to tell you how, if you were to compare it to Malta, it would probably be, I don't know, maybe a quarter of the place. But finally, it's all about the heart. It's all about love. So even if a small country like my own and an extremely large country like yours, finally, we're all human beings. It's all about love. It's all about, as the motto of the G20, one earth, one family, one home. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. I kindly request Professor Sashmita Samant, Honorable Vice Chancellor, KIIT deemed to be University, to deliver the address.
Very good afternoon. Honorable Minister of Education of the state and chief guest of this Y20 Consultation Summit in KIIT, Sri Rohit Pujari ji. Honorable High Commissioner of Malta, Mr. Ruben Gossi, just we heard him. Our own respected Registrar, Professor Mohanty, respected Director of Quality Assurance, Professor Panigrahi, of the dais, all the members of KIIT and KISS family, delegates, speakers, attendees, students from all the 50 colleges present here. Whether the students of other colleges are here today, faculties from any other institution of the state? Yes. Very few. In the back, whether any student is there from any other college, those who attended yesterday? Yes. Yeah. Yesterday, the students and faculties from 50 colleges were here and many students from many schools. I hope that this Y20 Consultation Summit, with the objective it was organized, that how to visualize, how to envision a world where each and every human being, where each and every individual will be able to think about the world irrespective of the nationality, irrespective of the geographical boundaries, the religion, caste and creed. The youth of this world should think together, should think in the world perspective, and should think that how to maintain the resilience in this globe, as such each and every individual can live peacefully. So that was the basic objective of this Y20 Consultation Summit. And yesterday in this hall, the students, the speakers, the delegates were present from around 60 countries, including all. And here in this hall, everybody I found, everybody spoke about the world, everybody spoke about humanity, and students, the faculties, the youth, those who are present here, they were asking questions in a world perspective. While we talk about internationalization, perhaps we talk about that. Internationalization does not mean only bringing people from different parts of the world, bringing students from different parts of the world, youth from different parts of the world. We'll be sitting in a place and we'll discuss something. It's about changing of the mindset. Whatever we are thinking, whatever we are doing, how to make our thought process broad, as such each and every individual can think about the humanity. His Excellency, the High Commissioner of Malta, Mr. Gussi, was telling a very good thing. He spoke about love. He said that perhaps love is having that power to connect to the hearts and to make this world one family. Whatever he said, he spoke about that. And he said, since yesterday, he felt about this in the premises of KIIT and KISS, that anyone is sitting here, anyone is speaking here, anyone is listening here, anyone is responding here, they are thinking about the humanity, they are thinking about the globe, and they are thinking that how they can contribute for the purpose. And today, if we think about how to make this world as one family, I think one word can make the difference, that how to make the resilience. When we talk about the resilience in the city, resilience in the technology, resilience in the system, but I think the most important is that how to bring resilience into our thoughts. how to bring resilience into our hearts. If the resilience is there to accept the world, to accept the people, to accept the, I can say that each and every individual in this globe, and we will be little open and broad to accept it, I think only the resilience can come to each and every level. Then we need not have to discuss about resilience in each and everything, each and every sector. So first is that a resilience should come to our thoughts and to our hearts. When to the mind and heart the resilience is coming, then only this world can be one family. And the responsibility is with the youth. And here, the youth of this country has the major role, because now India stands in this world being the youngest country, and 65% of the population of this country are youth. And I think that perhaps the youth, the group of youth, those who are committed to learn, grow and contribute. We are seeing, we are discussing with Honorable Minister, that how this country is growing and how this state is growing. Perhaps this country is having the best demographic dividend today to rule over the world with respect to the knowledge power or power of knowledge, with respect to the, I can say that the best intellect manpower in this country. And yesterday we are listening to different speakers, those who are talking about many strength here, many strength existing here. Our biggest strength is our perspective of universal acceptance. In this country, maybe this is a very big country, for that in the grooming process, in a social system, the universal acceptance is the key role where the people are very broad to accept. And the basic objective of this YTOD consultation, that how we can think in the global perspective, it can be climate change, it can be environment, it can be skill, it can be education, anything. And in the state of Odisha, I am finding perhaps the growth is happening in the grassroots level. KIIT has made the network of educational institution, 150 educational institutional network we have made, where KIIT is handholding many institutions and trying to bring the knowledge from the grassroots level of the state to the campus, as such our students and faculties can be connected with. From this year, we have tried to involve to each and every student of this university to one of the social issues of the state. And in the academic process itself, in our content itself, we have brought it. And the basic objective is that anyone is there in this university, they should get the chance to get connected to the community, and they should develop the ability or capabilities to understand the people since very beginning. You must have seen that we have identified 17 issues. We have notified all those 17 issues to the students, and students are choosing that where they want to connect themselves. It's not only the process that they'll be connected to the gender issues, they'll be connected to the indigenous issues, or they'll be connected to the business issues. The objective is that they should learn how to connect to the community, how to connect to the people, and empathize and should be able to think through the people. Perhaps the empathy is the key word which is having the capabilities to transform the lives. Today, the definition of success is not confined of studying well, getting a job, growing socially, growing professionally, and having lots of wealth. Perhaps it is not confined to that. Today, when we talk about success, I think somewhere in the back of our mind or inside our heart, we all understand that how much we are creating impact in the globe. Perhaps today the definition of success has come to that level. So if that is coming to our heart, that is coming to our mind, and our basic objective in doing anything in this globe to make this world better, perhaps we all can make the world better. And the youth of this country is having that potential. I was listening to Mr. Gusi very sincerely, and whatever he has said, the word love is the magic word which is having the potential to connect to the globe. The state is also growing very fast. I was discussing with our Honorable Minister. We have made the network, students are getting connected, faculties are getting connected, but we should think that in next 3-4 years, how we can create the impact in the state, how we can bring more and more regional issues and give solution to that, how to make it more interactive. It's not that we are doing in the network, we are doing some bigger role, somebody is doing some smaller role. We are making the network. I always say to all the member institutions that we all are having different level of capabilities. If I am having good infrastructure, they are more connected to the communities. They own the community issues much seriously than me, because I am not living in that place, in that position. So the faculty, students of that institution, of that community, they own all the issues of that community in a much stronger way than me. So we want to bring that knowledge, that grassroots level knowledge to my campus. That is my basic objective. So if that knowledge is not coming to any university, university will be stagnant. Till now, this university is maintaining relevance in the globe. It's because every day we are trying to bring some new knowledge to the campus, either through the research or through bringing new faculties, bringing students from different parts of the globe. When students are coming from 60 countries, unknowingly, we don't understand that. But the knowledge from all those countries are coming to the campus. Slowly we are owning those knowledge, either by interaction or by listening to them or by living with them in the same campus. But we are not realizing this. So from all those institutions also, we want to bring the indigenous knowledge to the campus, because now this country has understood that if this country wants to grow, we have to bank upon on our indigenous knowledge and get the solution, get the system, bring the system into the place, how to make those indigenous knowledge international, how to reorient, restructure, or revamp, or how to make the technological intervention in those areas and to bring it to the international level. So everywhere the effort is there. All the big institutions, industries, technocrats, entrepreneurs, all are trying very hard for that. And in last 3 years, the COVID has taught each and every individual in this globe that whatever we are doing, everywhere the human perspective should be the first priority. It can be technology, it can be governance, it can be system, institution, everywhere the human and humanity, those two things play the major role, where I think that KIIT and KISS are doing since the beginning. So thanks to each one of the individual for being present here. I would like to thank Honorable Minister for being present here, because he is the most, I can say, most popular, dynamic education minister of the state. We are seeing in last 3 years, lots of transformation in mass education and higher education in the state of Odisha. The whole infrastructure of mass education has changed massively. Lots of investment have happened. Even perhaps we could not have dreamt about the smart classroom in the Malkangiri or Koraput before. Even that was perhaps not in our mind before 4 years or 5 years. But today across all the districts of Odisha, there are thousands of smart classrooms, smart schools existing. And with that, lots of efforts are being made in the state of Odisha, that how the people of the state can be intellectually groomed, as such they can take the benefit of the demographic dividend of this country and take the benefit of all the opportunities coming to the state. Now, wherever we are going in this country or outside, everybody is saying that Bhubaneswar is the best place for everything. Bhubaneswar is the best peaceful city to live. It's a pollution-free, riot-free city. People are saying that that's the best place for the startups. So I hope that the state leadership has understood that grooming the human being, grooming the youth of the state is the first step to take the advantage of any opportunities coming to us. So it has happened. Now Bhubaneswar is known for many things, being the sports capital. Bhubaneswar is known for being the good startup hub. Many startups are coming. And many things, being a clean city, many things are happening in the state, in Bhubaneswar. But apart from Bhubaneswar also, any district, nowadays I am visiting to different colleges, I am seeing all the districts and I am finding that growth is there in the grassroots level. I think we all are in the right place with right hand, and if the state is growing in this speed, perhaps it will be, whatever, in the way we have grown in last 1 decade, if this pace is maintained, maybe this will be the best city, best state in this country and in the world. Thank you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Now I kindly request Professor Sasmita Samant, Vice Chancellor, KIIT, Professor Gyanoranjan Mohanty, Registrar KIIT, and Professor Chinmay Kumar Panigrahi, Director Quality Assurance, to felicitate the Chief Guest, Shri Rohit Pujari, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha. Thank you. With great honor, I invite the chief guest of this valedictory ceremony, Shri Rohit Pujari, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha, to deliver his address.
Present here for this valedictory session, Honorable High Commissioner of Malta, Mr. Ruben Gauci. We have with us Honorable Vice Chancellor, KIIT University, Professor Sasmita Samanta Madam. We have with us our Professor J.R. Mohanty, Registrar, KIIT University, and Professor Chinmay Kumar Panigrahi, Director, Quality Assurance, KIIT University, and all the esteemed guests in front of me, and all the educationists. I think Member of Parliaments are still there, or they've left now? They're there? Okay. All the esteemed Member of Parliament from India and abroad, from other countries, and ladies and gentlemen, my dear students, and my friends from media. First, I would like to congratulate all the youth present here and the students present here for being so patient and to be able to go through this entire last 2 days session. I think it's pretty exhaustive and very interesting also. And I understand all the sessions you had, I think whether it is the future of work, industry, innovations and future skills, empowering young scientists in governance, making sustainable a way of life, health, well-being and sports, and a few more. I am sure it must have been the deliberations and the discussions you must have heard will definitely be something you can, I think, something you should follow and empower you for the future. And first, I would also like to thank KIIT University. Like, I understand they are now literally a brand ambassador to Orissa and for the country. Whether it is their founder, Achyut Samanji, or even our Honorable Vice Chancellor, the way they have organized this Youth 20 consultation program for last 2 days, I think we all need to give them a big round of applause. And I was listening to Professor Sasmita Samanta Madam, the way she is passionate about Orissa's growth and development. I'm really happy to hear her today. And what she mentioned, that today, fine, we think of growth, we think of making a big professional growth and all the challenges we have in life. But more than that, if we don't have compassion, if we don't have that emotional quotient, and unless we try to help the community and the people, I think all our professional success will have no meaning. So I thank her for her thoughts. I would also like to thank Mr. Ruben, what he mentioned, that I think today we are very positively thinking for the world. We're thinking for how our youth will be empowered in the future, how they will be more successful in their career, in their life. But more than that, unless what is happening in Ukraine and Russia, unless the war stops happening, I don't see any future for the world. And I'm very happy that I think what one earth, one family, one future, what it stands for is like, that is, it is time we have to think for, not only for our state, for our country, but we have to go beyond that. As it mentioned, one earth. We have seen how in the pandemic we have all been affected. There can be no boundaries. Similarly, today, whether it is climate change or global warming, everything, you cannot limit it with few countries, and you cannot limit it with a few nations. It is a global phenomenon, and I think we all should be careful, all should work. I am sure whatever deliberations you had for last 2 days will all help you to find solutions to all these problems. And as a education minister, I know the biggest challenge now, I feel in not only in my state or my country or the world, it is like how to create more employment and how to empower our youths and students with the new age technologies, with the future skills, which will help them be part of this transformational world in technology, and how to be part of the digital world, which is so rapidly changing. So finally, as you're talking about disruptive technologies and designing resilient working, everything, but more than that, finally, what is more important is, along with our professional success, the most important thing for all youths and generally every human being is our health, well-being, and somehow sports is attached to it. So unless it's time we build more stadiums, otherwise we'll end up building more hospitals. So it is very much important that, I'm sorry to say that even I have not taken care of myself, but I would like that the present day youth, what mistakes we have done, you should not follow it. And I feel the most important challenge before present day youth is their mental health and physical health. So both needs to be taken care. If you really want to excel in life, want to be professionally successful, you want to do something for your state, for your country, first you have to look after yourself, and then only you can look after others, your state, your society. And I'm sure I would again thank everyone, and particularly the KIIT community, to giving me this opportunity to be here for this great occasion. And I'm sure your takeaways from here will help you for your entire lifetime and will definitely not only transform Orissa, the country, but the entire world. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. I now request Professor Chinmay Kumar Panigrahi, Director Quality Assurance, KIIT deemed to be University, to deliver a word of thanks.
So, very good afternoon, one and all present here. On behalf of entire fraternity, community of KIIT and KIIS, it is my great privilege to propose the word of thanks on the dais. Honorable Minister, Chief Guest, Sri Rohit Pujari sir, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha. On the dais, Mr. Robin Jesse, High Commissioner of Malta. Our Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam, Professor Sasmita Samanta, Registrar Sir, Professor Gyanaranjan Mohanty, and of the dais, our Pro-Vice Chancellor, Professor Saranjit sir, Professor Sibika Mohanty sir, and all the Dean Directors of different schools, Director General HR, Mr. Sivananda Mishra sir, P.K. Sahu sir, and all the faculty members, administrative functionaries, and my dear students. It is a great privilege for me for last 2 days, particularly Friday and Saturday. Yesterday was our Udiya New Year, Pana Sankranti, and I full and all the members who are present here, they have given a great support to make this function in a very successive manner. On behalf of entire community of KIIT and KIIS, I do welcome all the dignitaries, faculty members to this valedictory function Y20 Consultation 2023 under the aegis of Ministry of Youth Affairs, Sport and Sports, Government of India. I'll take 2 minutes to give simply a word of thanks. We are very much thankful to our Chief Guest, Sri Rohit Pujari, Sir, Honorable Minister of Higher Education, Government of Odisha, for his kind words during this session, which is a great motivation to all participants. Please have a big hand to our Chief Guest, Sir. I have listened Sir's speech always. It's a great motivator for the students' community. And always Sir is thinking how the higher education will be a benchmark in our Odisha state. Similarly, our sincere gratitude to to eminent speakers, Mr. Ruben Gossi, High Commissioner Malta, and dignitaries who have been invited from India and also abroad. We are very much thankful. Our sincere thanks to our Honorable Vice Chancellor Madam for her kind presence and motivation during last 2 days for each aspect. And our sincere thanks to also Professor Arun Kumar Rai, Director Academics, and his entire team, Professor Venugopal Mahapatra sir and his entire team, to make from entry to exit to different challenges, to overcome different challenges, and also our Samsundar Bevara sir to distribute the different certificates to the school children and also different places. And our thanks to publication cell, our PR cell, Office of the Registrar, Office of the Vice Chancellor, Quality Assurance Cell, Printing and Media, and also Founder Office for their great support to this function. And last not what least, our sincere thanks to our students. On behalf of organizing committee, we are very much thankful, hearty thanks to our honorable founder, KIIT and KIIS, Professor Achyuta Samanta sir, who is an educationist, social activist, and for his kind support to make this function in a very planned manner, and he is giving support 24/7. So, last not but least, each session coordinator for 5 places we have conducted around 8 plenary sessions, 4 public speeches, and what are the themes, sub-themes, it has been well planned by our Vice Chancellor. Please have a big hand to our Vice Chancellor, Madam. She is always thinking how youth, particularly student community, will be well connected with the KIIT system. This is a very good slogan, one earth, one family, one future. Thank you all.
Thank you. To conclude the ceremony, I invite on stage Ms. Nazia Alam, eminent singer, Odisha, to kindly conclude this valedictory session with a song in her beautiful voice. Ma'am, please.
I'm once again humbled and really indeed honored to be sharing the dais with such eminent dignitaries. My greetings and gratitude to one and all. I strongly believe music connects, music heals, music brings people together. For all the youth here, you are the power, the change, and the hope, the future of our nation. I'd like to sing 2 lines for you all. हमको मिली है आज घड़ियां नसीब से जी भर के देख लीजिए हमको करीब से फिर आपके नसीब में ये बात हो न हो शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले कि फिर ये हंसी रात हो न हो शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो पास आइए कि हम नहीं आएंगे बार बार बाहें गले में डाल के हम रोले जार जार आँखों से फिर ये प्यार की बरसात हो न हो शायद फिर इस जन्म में मुलाकात हो न हो लग जा गले से Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. With this beautiful performance, we end this valedictory ceremony and the Y20 consultation. Thank you.